Hi, my name is Logan Yonavjak, and I'm applying for the SAF Diversity Ambassador Fellowship Program for 2015. I thought I'd take a few minutes in the beginning just to talk through my interest in natural resource management and where I hope to take my career. So the modern environmental movement has resulted in a number of important victories, including several salient pieces of national legislation. But I believe they are insufficient to tackle the scale of our natural resource challenges in the face of market pressures. I believe we need a new environmentalism that seeks a new economic model, one that lives off nature's income while preserving and enhancing natural capital. I want to participate in this new economic model by helping investors build realistic portfolios that are aligned with the conservation and restoration of the resources they depend upon. So in high school, I intuitively understood that economic progress and sustainable resource stewardship did not necessarily have to be mutually exclusive. As I continued to mature academically, it became very apparent to me that the way we fundamentally structure our economic system ultimately shapes the way that we interact with the natural world. However, most of my college career and early professional experiences, I was exposed to few scalable solutions to natural resource degradation beyond traditional charity or advocacy models. And this happened despite substantial coursework in urban planning, geography, multiple internships, and volunteer work at numerous nonprofit organizations. But together, these experiences taught me the power of combining a background in natural science with skills in business. So while still working to develop both of these skill sets, I also recognize the strong value of taking 2 years at the Yale School of Forestry and Environmental Studies to really dig deeper into both the foundations of natural science and in finance. So in order to build out both of these skill sets, I'm taking technical classes in forestry and natural science, and I'm also taking some economic and finance courses. After graduating, my goal is to gain experience as an associate for a private equity fund or environmental assets-based lending institution. I want to apply my background into a position where I can move capital into investments that scale up practical landscape-level solutions to ecosystem degradation. In terms of meeting the diversity criteria, my grandmother immigrated to the US in high school, not speaking a word of English. She's originally from the Canary Islands, which is a province of Spain. And after attending high school in Florida, she met my grandfather, and they married shortly thereafter. I grew up in rural North Carolina. My great-grandmother and my grandmother taught me Spanish very early on, and I have visited Tenerife several times. But both my grandmother and my mother had a profound influence on me from the perspective of their academic leadership and shaping my confidence throughout my career. I think the traditional forestry sector is still very much dominated by men, and I think the fact that I'm Hispanic in addition to being a woman likely impacts the way that people perceive me in this space. I think that over the past 5 years, I've had an opportunity to attend numerous conference and workshop events, particularly in the U.S. South, and it's apparent to me that we really have a long way to go to see more women leadership in both the forestry sector, government, both the public and private sector. So I was unable to attend last year's SAF convention, and given that I'm looking to launch my career in forestry and do not have a formal background beyond training at the Yale School of Forestry, I believe this is a perfect opportunity to get more formally networked. We're all aware that our forests are facing tremendous pressure globally, and it's conventions like these that can help us share our insights and responsibilities and glean a better understanding of the roles of forest science and management. And in terms of the Student Diversity Ambassador Program and why I'm applying, even if I acquire all the technical forestry and finance skills in the world, in order to actually achieve any measure of sustainability and scalability, these skills must be shared and developed with a strong network of people. So I think this program will really take me beyond the classroom and help me to focus on critical leadership skills and gain a better understanding of the network of people that are in this space. Together, we can collaborate to address the challenges of scaling up landscape level forest science and management across the globe. So thank you very much.